So as a grappler, you've probably been in this category where you've sprained your ankle. Now 95% of ankle sprains probably are going to occur when your foot kind of moves inward and you sprain the outside ligaments on the ankle. Joe had a great question for me. He got caught in a toe hold, and what happened was he sprained his ankle. He felt a pop in there. The ankle got swollen, so he's got some of the swelling out of it by doing ice, elevation, just gentle range of motion. So I'm going to show you guys super easy exercises to get some range of motion back in the ankle, get some strength back in the ankle, and get you back to rolling, get you back on the mats. So first thing, let's talk about the ankle is when you sprain it, 95% of ankle sprains are inversion ankle sprains. What that means is it's when your foot goes in like this, spraining the outside ligaments, like your anterior talofibular ligament, your posterior talofibular ligament, and your calcaneofibular ligament, okay? So those three usually get sprained 95% of the time. That's the way the ankle sprains, okay? So what you want to work on is first getting swelling out of the ankle and getting range of motion back. You want to get full motion first so you can be walking, so you can walk normally, move normally, push off the foot normally. So the first thing I would like to do is I like using a towel roll. What that does is gives clearance to my ankle to move. So I'll put that under the back of my leg. First thing we'll do is dorsiflexion, is like bringing my toes towards me, and plantar flexion, which is like pushing on a gas pedal. So I want that motion first. That's important to get. So we'll work on that. 10 to 20 reps, a couple times, a couple sets. Then inversion and eversion. So inversion, be careful with, that's where your foot or your toe goes inward, okay? So your foot goes this way. This is where you may feel some strain in the ankle, some pull, because that's where you may have done some damage to the ankle, okay? Those ligaments. So work nice and slow, inversion and eversion. So eversion is like bring your pinky toe out, away from your body, or away from your other foot, okay? So inversion, eversion. Make sure the motion comes from your ankle, not from your hip or leg. So if you see your knee swiveling side to side, that's getting motion from your hip, and that's not doing the job, okay? That's compensatory pattern. So you got those motions. Then circular motions is great. So I'll put like my big toe is like the point of a pen, and like I'm drawing a circle. I'll go one direction, 10 to 20 reps. I'm gonna go the other direction, 10 to 20 reps. I also like to do ABC, so A through Z. I like to pretend like my big toe is like the point of a pen. I spell A, B, all the way to Z, okay? So that's another way to get some good range of motion in your ankle. Next thing, a super easy stretch to do. I've shown this stretch in the past. Just take your belt, your Jiu-Jitsu belt. So these are all things you can do on the mats. What you're gonna do with that is put it around the ball of your foot. There's two ways to stretch. You have two muscles in the back of the calf. One that crosses the knee, your gastroc muscle. One that does not, your soleus. So if you want to stretch the gastroc, keep the knee straight, pulling back. Again, 3 to 5 times, 20, 30 seconds. If you want to stretch the soleus muscle, put some bend in your knee, put some slack on that 2-joint muscle, and pull them back, okay? So that's the other ones. 3 to 5 times, 20, 30 seconds. Now, after you've got great motion and full motion in the ankle, we're going to transition to strengthening. So strengthening is really important for stability, to preventing future re-injury. So get you a TheraBand. You can find them anywhere. Find the resistance that feels good to you. I like something you can do 2 to 3 sets, about 20 reps each direction. You don't need anybody to hold the band for you. You can do this. I'm going to show you how to do it all by yourself. Okay, so the first one, again, put the band around the ball of your foot. Start here, like we're pushing down the gas pedal. Slow and controlled. Make sure you go through the full range. It's important to control it on the way back as well. Okay, so it's a good controlled motion. The next one, which is the most important strengthening exercise, is going to be your eversion. So bring your pinky toe out. You're strengthening the muscles around here and trying to give a little bit of stability to those ligaments. Okay, so what you're going to do, keep your leg straight like it is. Bring the band around your other foot. Keep the knee up. Don't let it swivel side to side. Working your pinky toe away from your foot, your other foot, okay? Slow and controlled up and back. Then we're going to transition to dorsiflexion. So that's the one working kind of some of the muscles up here, your tib anterior, some of these muscles. So what you're going to do is keep your unaffected side straight, this leg bent that you're working, and we're going up. Just like that. The last one is inversion, pointing your foot inward. What we're gonna do, essentially, is bring this foot over top. That's gonna provide your resistance, and we're going in. Just like that, 20 reps, 3 to 5, probably 3 sets is fine. So work on all those. Make sure you use ice to help with swelling, because your ankle will probably swell when you're on it for quite a while. This is just one aspect of getting back to jiu-jitsu, getting back to grappling. There's also, return to sport activities you can do. There's some ankle braces I can talk about as well in some next videos. And just make sure that nothing causes you pain and you feel ready to go and tap the ankle locks.